Hello everyone and welcome to episode 11 of my David Anderson Kickboxing Career mode in the featherweight division. I think it's episode 11 anyway, I'm beginning to lose track. But in the last one, it was the most important episode of our career because we had our first loss and we lost our title against bitter rival Chanson Young. We were dominating the fight, destroying him on the feet, but he got one takedown and I was a bit dumb, thought I could maybe wrestle him a bit, drained all my stamina, couldn't get up, and then he got me with a twister, and it was a very impressive performance by him to withstand the beating in the first round, then come back and actually win the fight in the second. But we begin our climb back up the mountain, and what's great is we're against Charles Oliveira, who is also a submission master, the guy with the most submissions in UFC history. So should be very good. It should really get us ready for the eventual Chanson Young trilogy fight, and I'm definitely going to have to work on my submission defense and takedown defense in this one. But without further ado, let's just get into it. I will do what I always do. I'll do the training and cut to when it's ready to fight. No messing about this time. We got to get back on track, get this next fight sorted, because I think if we lose this, we're in big trouble. If we lose against Charles Oliveira, we're in trouble, I think. So we'll have to see how it goes. Okay, the training has been completed and we have 105 evolution points, and I think the main thing we upgraded was our leg kick. I think it's now 4-star, so that is much better, and I know exactly what I'm going to spend all these on. Takedown defense and submission defense, because Charles Oliveira's submissions are incredible, so I've got to be very careful with this, because if I lose against Oliveira as well as Chanson Young, that will be 2 losses in a row, and they'll clearly be an easy way to beat me, and that's just take me down and you'll probably submit me. I got to prove that I am actually decent on the ground as well as on the feet. So this is a very difficult fight for me, especially since the last guy I fought was great at jiu-jitsu, and now I'm fighting a jiu-jitsu specialist after I've lost to the guy with good jiu-jitsu. But I think this could also be a blessing in disguise, because if I can test out my takedown defense and my bottom game as well as maybe some submission defense against Oliveira, I can get better at it for when I have the eventual trilogy fight with Chanson Young. So let's get straight into it. Fight week. We still get a lot of cash for the contract, but I did loads of promotion on this and I only got it to the very start of very high fight hype, which means that our contract bonus, sell the fight, is under jeopardy here, because after I've lost now, it's very difficult to sell fights. I still got it to very high fight hype because I've still got 1 million Twitter fans or whatever it is, and I'm still like a very well regarded fighter, but definitely that loss and the fact I'm no longer champion has affected the way I can sell fights without a shadow of a doubt. And if I lose this, I think I'm really in the mud, but I have a feeling I'm gonna just outclass this guy on the feet. It is Oliveira though. He's a great fighter, incredible, and he's lightweight champion, but in this game, in this career mode save, he's nothing like he is in real life. So I do think I could probably beat this guy. Really hope so. But the thing about Oliveira is he's great on the feet as well. He's kind of like Chanson Young in that aspect. It's kind of bad how I lost against Chanson Young and then I fought a bigger Chanson Young. But yeah, this could be a very difficult fight. I'm going to have a low guard constantly, because if I get on the floor with this guy, I might be in trouble as well. I think my game plan is start off a little bit quicker to try and get him out there quite early on, because the longer it goes on, the riskier it gets. I think there's also this mental thing now, where because I now know that I have that vulnerability, because when I was in the Volkanovski fight, I thought I could pretty much fight anywhere, and I was pretty solid anywhere it was. But it's clear I do have a hole in my game, and that's submissions. But I'm trying to fix that, and I have increased my takedown defense as well as my submission defense, so I am better at defending it now. And I think I increased my reversals as well, so that was quite good. I don't like not having the belt. Now I've had a taste of the belt and I've fought for the belt twice, I can't stand just not having the belt up for this fight. I don't like it. This guy's reach and height is way bigger than me. Oh well though. We should breeze past him, but I'm really not going to take this guy lightly, because if I end up losing against Oliveira, it sets my career back so much, and all the progress we've made in about 5 fights will have to be made again, and I just want to get back to my championship as quick as I can. But this is going to be difficult. I'm going to kick his legs as well. Oh, good kick from Oliveira there. He's letting me come to him, which is clever. There we go. I don't think anyone is going to want to stand with us unless it's a Max Holloway, but even when we fought him, he did go for a takedown. There we go. Knocked him down, that's good. I'm not coming on the ground with this guy, no chance. He's way too good on the ground. So, he submitted Dustin Poirier as well, he's great. So I'm just keeping a low guard for the entire thing to make sure that he can't take me down. Got to be careful with the stamina as well. And I'm massively headhunting here because I just want to get him knocked out as quick as I can. I think after I've shown that I can beat a jiu-jitsu guy, I think I can go back. Hang on a second, let's just knock him down. I thought he was knocked out then, but it's clear he wasn't. He is in trouble though. Let's get straight up. There we go. He's tried a load of takedowns, but he's just not really landed any of them. He's not shown much threat on the feet as well, which is weird. I was going to throw a few uppercuts, but no. Crane kick. And he's tried another takedown. There we go. Got to be careful when being in a clinch as well, because he can take me down from the clinch. And I think his armbars are that good that he can actually start an armbar from the clinch position. So I've got to be careful of that as well. There we go, been knocked down again. He really wants me to get on the floor with him. And I can see why, I'm just a much better striker. And he's obviously seen that Chan Sung Jung has had success on the ground. There we go. This is a good performance so far. It's been a very good performance on the feet. We have had a body health event, but we have been landing a lot of shots that have knocked him down, as well as shown good takedown defense. That is mainly because we've had quite a low guard. And there we go. Knockout in round 1. That's the perfect start I wanted for a fight. There we go. First fight back after a loss, and that is how I would have wanted it to go. Perfect knockout. Very good performance that was. We were only hurt once, and that was to the body. And we stopped countless takedowns. Then knocked him out with a front kick. I think I've prestiged a front kick. Or it's 5-star anyway, so it's one of our best, like, things. One of our best tools. But there we go. That was very good. Might be performance of the night, but it was a bit of a short fight, so it might not be. But yeah, there we go. That's how you bounce back from a loss, and we're back on track just like that. I just think Oliveira couldn't deal with us on the feet. I don't think anyone can really, bar maybe Holloway or maybe Uriah Rodriguez. I think they're the only two who could maybe compete on the feet, but even so, I think we're so far ahead of everyone. It's the ground game we got to work on now. There we go then. Longevity decreased a little bit, and the sell the fight didn't work. I think with the third Chan Sung Jung fight, we're gonna get at least a million pay-per-view buys, because it's a rival fight as well. and I'm going to promote the hell out of it. But there we go. That's how it should be. He tried 8 takedowns, got 0 of them, only landed 2 significant strikes. That was just easy. There we go. And we've bounced back with a great performance. Okay then, now the question is, do I get a title shot now? Do I get the trilogy fight with Chan Sun Young, or do I have to fight someone else before that? Not really sure, but that's got my career back on track, that has. It was a very good performance and a very good knockout. There we go. Classic front kick. Anderson Silva-esque, that was. Very good. And he was not clean out. Didn't even need ground and pound. I spent 0 time on the ground in that fight, because whenever he was knocked down, I just went, I'm definitely not going on the ground with him, because I know I will be submitted. There we go then. And I've shown improvement with takedown defence, mainly because I had a low guard, but maybe that's what I have to do against Chan Sun Young. Maybe I just utilise my footwork and a low guard and just take a few shots to the head, but largely I think it's worth it. I think that's the way I beat him, is if I just fight him exactly how I fought Oliveira then. And we remain #1 challenger. I think we've got a new challenger for the UFC belt. Yeah, I know, Dana White. And he's chatting crap as well, isn't he? Oh well, though, he beat us last time. He's allowed to. Sooner I get my belt back, the better it'll be, because I really hate losing, and I'm definitely gonna get it back. Okay then, let's see if we get the immediate title shot, or if we have to wait a bit. Let's have a look. We probably won't. I don't want to fight Frankie Edgar particularly. Not really, anyway. Let's have a look. Josh Emmett. Screw it, let's fight him. Might as well. He's ranked 2nd, so he's got to be good. And I have heard of him, and I think he is quite a good fighter, but I just don't think he's massively elite in real life. But if I can beat him, I think he's a wrestler as well. If I can beat him, I'll definitely get my shot at Chan Sun Young again. I actually thought I'd get an immediate rematch, but I guess not. He's not my rival anymore. That's a bit annoying. He definitely should be. Oh well though. So yeah, let's get on with the training for Josh Emmett. Okay, training has been completed, and I improved my wrestling get-ups, which is very good because it means I can get to my feet much more easier. And yeah, that's going to be crucial in the fights where I'm on the ground a lot, which happens a fair bit. I think I did get knocked down as well. And yeah, I have 66 evolution points, and of course it's going to be spent on fixing all the stuff that I done wrong. We have now got 4.5-star submission defense, which is very high, and 4.5-star takedown defense. So I think we might be ready against Chan Sun Young. Maybe anyway. But we can't overlook the guy we're fighting now, Josh Emmett, who I think is a veteran of the fight game. He's had loads of fights. He's been in the UFC for quite a while. I think this is the right one. I'm not really sure though. I think he is like something like 17-2 in real life right now, and he's a pretty good fighter. So let's see if I can beat him. I'm not sure if he's predominantly a wrestler, or if he's a striker, or if he's a jiu-jitsu one, or whatever he is. I think he's had a few knockouts, very few submissions though, and he often pretty much wins by decision, is what I think anyway. So yeah, let's find out. I don't really know. I probably should have looked at some tape, but I reckon I'll have him sorted out probably by the 2nd round. And this is definitely the #1 contenders fight. Whoever wins this one gets the next shot at Chan Sun Young, most likely anyway, because it's 1st versus 2. Okay then, the commentators are saying he's a ground and pound guy, so he's a wrestler, so he could submit me, but it's mainly wrestling, so his best hope of winning is probably by a decision. Purple belt and BJJ, so he is a good jiu-jitsu fighter as well, and powerful striking with good takedowns. Okay then, I am kind of happy I'm fighting a lot of takedown heavy fighters, because it's clearly something I've got to work on, and I'm slowly getting better, because that last fight against Oliveira was amazing, where I just stopped 8 takedowns. Granted, I mainly had a low guard, but I didn't really have to have a high guard in it because he didn't offer much threat on the feet. So I just hit him and back off with a low guard, then hit him again, back off with a low guard, and he couldn't really do it. And definitely everyone's going to be at their depth on the feet with me. But again, maybe Rodriguez and Holloway, but even them, I think I could very quickly outclass them on the feet. I'll find out though. Hopefully when I win my belt back, I'll fight Rodriguez or Holloway and see if I can. Precision striker. I do have 5-star accuracy and 5-star footwork, so I've got very good movement, very quick hands. I'm not really a power puncher, but I'm a volume puncher, so I'll throw lots of strikes and it'll gradually wear them down. But yeah, I'm gonna start off slowly with this one. He's 41. Same height as Volkanovski. This might be good actually, because if he's a similar fight style to Volkanovski, I'm probably going to outclass him. I hope so anyway. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but I've got to be very careful with this one. Let's get into it then. He's got out of the way, so fair's fair. He's done quite well. This guy is an aggressive fighter, isn't he? I shouldn't have thrown that overhand. But yeah, this guy just came straight out, swinging like mad. There we go. He's been hit there. And he's been stunned. Okay then. I can't get too carried away with it though. These fights now aren't really for fun. They're just used to get me back into the championship picture. And if I win against Emmett, I'll definitely be back in it. Especially if I get a performance bonus. That would be great. There we go. He's been hit again. Got to be careful. I'm also going to mix in some leg shots and body shots. Against Oliveira, I just pretty much hunted for the head. But I definitely want to mix up some things now, though. He's not gone for a takedown, and now he has. Our defense has definitely got higher. It's now 4.5 star, so I think this could be very good. I'm showing lots of signs of improving it. And my striking's always been amazing. His face is a little busted up already, isn't it? And he's been hit twice with that hook kick, so he's got to keep his hands up, I think. Really good knees to the head. I've not really thrown a lot of check hooks in the recent episodes as well, but they're normally quite effective, so I'm going to try a few of them. Very good hook. Check hook. There we go. And he's down. I think he's probably going to be cooked in the first round. I'd say so anyway. And he's got me down. Fair's fair. Very good takedown, actually. Let's get up, though. There we go. Let's push away. There we go. Our get-ups are getting higher as well. That's always good. As long as we're getting better. Got to be careful I stay in range, because if I miss those spinning kicks, it drains my stamina so much. There we go. And he's been knocked out with a spinning heel kick, which is now level 2. I think that's the first time I've knocked him out with that spinning heel kick. That was a hell of a knockout. I think he strafed into it as well, so it was like maximum damage. I don't think we kick massively hard, but again, it's like the volume kicks, but that was a hell of a kick. He did kind of move into it, which is why it knocked him out straight away. But that's probably the best knockout I've done regarding aesthetically. And of course we did a long sleep, you know, my favourite. There we go then, completely unscathed in that fight. Let's see him though. Okay then, we've beaten the number 2 contender now. I think we probably deserve a title shot after that. I'd hope so anyway, because that was quite impressive. There we go then. First round knockout against Oliveira and now against Josh Emmett. We're on a knockout tear then. Our last 2 fights, we've just knocked him out. And I don't think we'll be able to get our sell the fight thing, because it's clearly not happening. Because this fight was on Very Fight very high fight hype. There's zero extra promotional things I could have done, and we still didn't do it. So I think that contract bonus is screwed. And we've completed our finish one. Our finishes one. We've done 17 finishes now and leveled up our spinning heel kick because that was a hell of a knockout. Didn't get a performance bonus unfortunately, but yeah, we definitely beat that guy. We did let him get a takedown though, so still a few things to work on, but largely I think we've shown massive improvement. But as far as good looking knockouts go, that is definitely probably my best. That knockout looked the best of all of them. Let's see it again here as well, because it was the way he walked into it as well. It was just a very good knockout, and he was out cold, completely gone. Bit of a shame, because he actually seems like quite a good fighter who's willing to like take a lot, because he was really pressuring me then. Entertaining fighter. That got 6 million views. This is all good because it's building hype for my next fight, and I want to be the biggest star, you know, as well as the greatest of all time. Think I'll end the career as soon as I become greatest of all time, most likely anyway. And yeah, there's been a few bumps along the way, but we're back on track now, and I think that's enough to have earned our title shot. 17-1 now. Let's have a look, see. I don't know why we're ranked number 2 though. That seems a bit questionable. There we go. The rematch. The trilogy. He's definitely probably my most bitter rival of the whole thing now. And yeah, look at the fight hype already. It's very close to very high fight hype, and I've not even done any promotional stuff yet. I'm gonna probably sign a sponsorship right now so we can get even more promotion for the fight. Let's see if we can do it. Minimum requirements not met. Okay, let's just do a silver one. Might as well. Let's do this one, because we get more cash per fight if we pick that one. Okay then, so this sets it up perfectly for the trilogy. We've got back on track with 2 first round knockouts, and they've been very good performances. And yeah, I think we're ready for the Chan Sung Jung fight. We've shored up a few of our holes, got much better takedown defense, much better submission defense now. I might do a submission defense perk as well. I'm going to see if any of those are available, because I think that's going to be important. And I am kind of happy because it's clear that I did wipe the floor with him in the fight I lost against him. It was just one mistake I did. So theoretically, as long as I don't make any silly mistakes, I will win the fight. But yeah, it's mixed martial arts. Anything can happen. Is there a submission defense one though? Let's have a look, see. Submission defense in top positions. I think I was in a top position when he did submit me. Not really sure. I think I'll be alright the way it is though. But if I do lose against this guy, let's actually do this one in Crafty. I think if I do lose this one, I think I'm in trouble, and I don't think I'll get another shot at him, which would be awful, because how else am I supposed to get the belt unless I just go up weight class without getting the belt? But who knows? It'll be the most important episode of the whole career next one, so hope you stick around to watch it, and I'll see you